It's the Mom Show with Kristin Cruz. How is everybody, parents? How are we doing? Are we parenting all right this week? Well, we've got some help for you when it comes to taking care of yourself, moms. Your ideas, your feeding your soul type of stuff. That is what Claire's going to cover for us, who is the founder of Moonjack. She's a mom who saw a problem in the marketplace, wanted to fix it, didn't know how, figured it out, and made it happen. And now, if you're watching on Facebook Live, hi on the KHTS radio page, this is her product right in front of me here. And we are going to find out how she went from idea to getting on so many store shelves in America. The list was so long I stopped counting on her website, and her success story will be shared with you step by step. That's what we like to do for our mompreneurs, our parentpreneurs on the Mom Show. I'm Kristin Cruz, and then joining me, I am a mommy blogger, is my fellow mommy blogger, Kathy Cupcott. She blogs on BelAirMommy.com. Bel Air Mommy is Mommie. Definitely check it out. And the reason why I want to spell it out for you so that you get to the right place, because she has some fantastic video footage and photos of all the cool Hollywood things she gets to go to. Just drops down the hill from Bel Air and covers all these amazing entertainment things, and then we get to talk to her on the Mom Show. How cool is that? So basically, I don't have to leave the couch to find out what's going on in Hollywood, which is always good because I like to live in like pajama pants as much as possible. And they got a lot of stretch, and I like that. But Kathy has covered something different than a film, which is usually what she does for us. She's our movie mom on this show. And what she did cover was something spectacular. Have you ever seen a Cirque du Soleil show? They're insane. Right? They're crazy. And there's a new one, and she not only covered it, but she also offered Mom Show listeners a discount on tickets to go see it, thanks to Kathy on her website. So that is why I'm spelling it for you. First of all, I'm a terrible speller, and I've gotten even worse since Siri's been spell checking all my stuff for me. So I just talk into my phone, and she fixes it. Well, got to be careful before you hit send. I taught that to my mother the other day. She's been voice texting me. I did have to remind her that spell correct is not always correct. So that could get interesting with Mom. Actually, I should just let her do it. Because, I mean, imagine her texts are going to be so much more interesting to me. You never know. But I wanted to spell it out for you, just in case you don't know how to spell it. Bel Air Mommy, Mommie, because you can get 40% off of the tickets for this show. Not even joking. I thought maybe she accidentally added a 0 at the end. 4%. I could understand. 40% off? That's almost half price. So she's offering that to Mom Show listeners. I thought it was very generous of her. Thank you so much, Kathy, for hooking us up like that. Seeing a good show is always a fun, different kind of thing to do. Listen, we don't get date nights a lot lately, okay? We have a lot going on. My husband's been working like crazy. He's a firefighter, as you know, here, so things have been nuts. He's been working like crazy. Date nights are important. Getting that alone time with each other is so important. Do something different and special and see a show like this. It'll just, blow your mind. It'll make the night really, really wonderful. So I think that's a great thing to do. All right, let's jump right into it. On the Mom Show, I love to share secrets that other mothers want to tell you about to make your life better, easier, more beautiful, more successful. And we've got that for you right here today. So as you see, as we were talking about right here on my desk, as you can see the Moonjack's teether in this beautiful box here, it didn't just happen overnight. And I know success stories, gosh, especially in Hollywood, we really love to have those overnight success stories that somebody just woke up and then stumbled into Steven Spielberg and boom, next thing you know, they're Angelina Jolie. You know that doesn't really happen. It's not that way. But Claire's got a story to share with us of how she went from 0 to this, and as a mom, juggling everything, doing it all, and she's on the phone with us right now. Hey there, Claire, you're on the air with the Mom Show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
I am so happy to talk with you. This has been a few months putting together for you to know, guys. We've been trying to hook this up, and I am so excited that we finally got to be on the phone together. Claire, how's your day going with the kids? Where are we at? We're in January. Are you guys still out for any sort of winter break, or are they all back in school?
Actually, I only have one right now, and I'm about 4 days away from giving birth to my second.
Congratulations! Oh my
Thank
gosh,
you.
Claire.
Yeah, so I know it's craziness around here right now, but she's asleep, thankfully, so that I can sit here and talk to you for a minute. And but yeah, I've got 4 days to go until the next one arrives. So
hold on.
things are going to get really wild.
Things are about to get
days.
real. Claire, you're going to
Yep.
have 2 babies running right now. I have to say, I mean, the difference between having my one girl, perfect little angel, and then adding the second kid is like, it's like, I can't. It's like a walk in the park on a Sunday morning just turned into like the busiest day
Oh,
at
gosh.
Disneyland, like packed with people and craziness and insanity. And, you know, life just flips on its head. Are you
Yeah.
ready? Are you ready for this?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready because I've got, this, and then I've got the moonjack stuff going on, and on top of that, I woke up with probably the worst cold I've had in years this morning.
Oh,
so
no.
we'll see, but I think all will be good. And,
Yes, it will be. It'll be
yeah.
great. It'll be amazing. And you know what? I don't think that you can ever be ready for motherhood on child 1, 2, 5, 10, whatever.
Right.
It's always different. Things are always changing. The times make it different as far as like what needs are being needed by the kids and what's being offered. I mean, from baby food to toys to diapers, things are constantly evolving. So
Oh, yes.
it's always it's always like starting over again each and every time you have a new baby. But
I'm sure.
I wish you all the best, all my blessings, all my
Thank you.
love.
Thank you.
It's going to be absolutely wonderful. Is it a girl or a boy? Do we know?
It's a boy this time. Yeah, so we're feeling pretty excited to get to experience both. So
Yay! Goodness
Yeah.
me. I went from girl to boy, and I hope that your boy has less energy than mine. And but it's lovely having that older sister because I think that they have a little bit of that mommy helper kind of caretaker thing in them.
I hope so.
Yeah, so
What's that?
she can maybe help you out a little bit.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, well, congratulations. We can't wait. We definitely want an update on
Thank you.
things. So on the blog, you guys, on the Mom Show blog, we're going to update you on how everything goes with Claire's new baby. But basically, we want to see pictures. We want to see baby pictures. What we
Okay.
all want to do.
You got it.
Okay, we want baby pictures. All right, so
All right.
okay, so Claire, you went ahead and you saw that there was a need in the marketplace, and you decided to fulfill that. Now, Claire Ginn, do you have a background? And she made this Moonjack's teether right here that I have on the show. We have a couple of them because, of course, Kyle Jennings is having some babies. So, so we have a couple of these for his babies. But so I got to check it out. I obviously didn't try it out because I wasn't feeling like I needed to gnaw on anything at the point. But and we gotta save these for the babies. But how did you go from seeing that there was a need in the marketplace to this? Do you have a background in manufacturing products or toys?
No, not really. But I do have. So I started a business a few years ago. I actually started as an artist doing pottery.
Oh, wow.
And I did a lot of design type things, and kind of had, a drive to do that sort of thing. And then as soon as I found that my daughter, when she was 3 months old, she really wanted something to hold and put in her mouth, but I couldn't find something that was right. And so I think I took some of my skills from like almost, I don't want to say the pottery world, but kind of that more design-oriented mindset, and kind of used those to come up with this design. And then I approached some people. I had a 3D printer help me make a bunch of prototypes until I kind of felt like
That's
I had nailed it. And luckily I had a 3-month-old at the time that I got
So you were
to
getting
use.
plenty of sleep. You were getting so much sleep.
Right, exactly.
You're well
So much
rested.
sleep. Yeah, but
Jeez.
I had her as kind of, my guinea pig. So she got to show me as I made the prototypes if they worked or not. And it just kind of grew from there. And then, yeah, next thing you know, it's a real thing.
That's incredible. It's art and technology coming together like that. I mean, you have a background in pottery, using 3D printers to make this. I mean, that is a beautiful thing. That's what STEAM is all about. I love that. All right, so you made this new product and got to test it out and make sure that it was what you wanted it to be. But why did it need to be different than what was on the market? What was letting you down about the baby teethers that were out there?
So I had gone out and bought just about every teether that was available, or toy that was kind of marketed towards that.
Like the giraffe, the little
teething.
giraffe toy.
Yep,
and
exactly.
Yeah.
And they just were a little too awkward for her because I think I was surprised about it. She didn't actually get teeth until she was about 8 months old, but she wanted to put she wanted to put everything in her mouth by the time she was 3 months old.
Yeah.
So I went and picked everything up, and often, I found that they were either too big or too awkward for her to hold, and they would gag her, or she couldn't quite maneuver them. And I think I immediately saw it that the problem is she needed something that had no orientation, that she could grab from upside down, left, right, whatever, and find an angle that would fit in her mouth.
Right. Okay.
And I just didn't see that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't see that, and also I was wondering about what they're made out of, because our kids are sticking everything in their. I mean, they're sticking enough disgusting things in their mouth as it is. If we have some control over it, I want to exercise that control. So, what are these things made out of that are on the market?
Yeah. So a lot of people use what they call a natural rubber, but it's hard to determine what natural is anyway.
Yeah.
And you can kind of put natural on anything, which was concerning to me. So a lot of them had paints and dyes and colors and stuff like that, which when I found, or when I was doing research, I decided to find the most pure products that I could to use.
Yeah.
And we chose this medical grade silicone, which in the medical industry they use as temporary body parts for surgeries.
I was going to say that if it looks, the reason why they use silicone, or they were using it in certain things like breast implants or whatever, is because your body absorbs it. It's salt and water, and it's from nature.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so when I chose what product or what material I was going to use, I needed it to be the cleanest version of silicone that I could find.
Right.
So I did that, and then I also tried to not use any dyes or colorants. So it's perfectly clear, which was really important to me.
Yeah.
And going back to kids putting everything in their mouths, some people would argue, well, it's clear, can they even see it or find it? And, we just agreed that a kid will pick up anything and put it in their mouth. It doesn't matter if it has a color or not.
Oh, yeah, they're not thinking about that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So to me, that was even more obvious that it didn't need to have the fancy bells and whistles. It could be very straightforward and very clean.
It looks beautiful, by the way. If you are, I know a lot of my millennial moms that are younger than me. I'm not even going to say a millennial. I know it's cool to be a millennial mom, but I'm so not. I'm a Gen X mom. But if you're into that style and that look, and you want everything to look cool and beautiful, and I know that is really kind of that minimalist, in Target, they have all that cool looking home furniture. This kind of fits right in on the shelf. It looks like a little piece of art. It looks elegant, even. It doesn't look like a flashy, interrupting baby toy that makes my house look messy.
I'm glad to hear you say that, because that was really important to me, because I definitely value just the simple things, the straightforward, no fancy bells and whistles.
It really doesn't, and it's absolutely clear, which I love. Which I wonder. I've got to ask you if that inspired your tagline. It says "Pure design for peace of mind," which is really good.
Absolutely.
That is you're writing lyrics to a song there. Pure design for peace of mind. I love that.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was, the whole thing was just, you have to be confident, that your baby's going to know how to use it, it's going to work well, and it's going to be safe. Those were, my big criteria there was just that. Just from looking at it, you could tell this is clean, this is pure, this is safe.
Yeah, it looks like it. The message gets across just by looking at the packaging, and I'm a sucker for packaging. It's beautiful. And here's another tip, you guys. Flip the box around on anything you buy, whether it's food or products or anything. There's so much information on the packaging. On this one, it says that it can be chilled for extra comfort, which is a mom's question right off the bat. Can I throw it in the freezer? So, yes, we can.
Freezing it, we highly recommend. They love it.
Yep.
And then you can also warm it. You can heat it in the microwave or in boiling water. And obviously we have a warning on there that says never to expose to excessive heat.
Right.
You know, I mean, you can tell if it's too hot before you give it to your baby, but it can absolutely be warmed. It can be put in the dishwasher, sterilized.
Really? I can throw this in the dishwasher.
Yep.
Making mom's lives easier. That is awesome. Go to moonjacks.com to find out more about Moonjacks. It's available in a ton of stores. You can click on the website to find where it's sold. It does tell you which brick and mortar stores you can get it on. You can also just order it on Amazon if you want to just go ahead and grab it there. Moonjacks.com. So Claire Ginn created this with her pottery background and a 3D printer and a need in the marketplace. That's what you made happen. Are you in Salt Lake right now in Utah, or are you in Colorado?
I am.
Okay.
Yep, I'm in Salt Lake.
You're in Salt Lake. Okay. So you're in Salt Lake and you're raising the babies, and she's about to give birth, by the way. It could happen on the show. It could happen right now.
It could.
We don't even know.
Really could.
So at any moment, which would be great for the ratings, Claire, if you wouldn't mind, maybe you could just ramp that up and get on the treadmill right now or something. But I am so proud of what you did with Moonjacks. Not only as a mompreneur, I think you're just killing it, but also the fact that you're making something that is good for our babies, with the peace of mind that you're giving our moms. The gift that just keeps on giving with a product like this. And I think it's fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, let me ask you something about patents, because this is one of the few products that I have actually reviewed that has a patent pending. What made you decide to do that?
I guess I just felt really sure of it. I think I felt like it was something I knew would do well and that was functional for these little babies, and I just wanted to protect it. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, it was an idea that I could keep safe and that I could
and nobody could rip you off. I mean, you worked hard on this. It's yours, right?
Exactly.
So as a businesswoman, you're smart. You're watching yourself out. Now here's the thing, though. How do you do that? I have heard that it is expensive and that it's confusing and it's hard to do. What was your path like with that?
I was really fortunate, and my dad is actually an entrepreneur, and I was raised in a family that has a lot of business background, and so I had a lot of connections, actually, and I hired an attorney that he had known for a long time, and then they put me in contact with a patent attorney. But it is complicated, and it is not cheap, but it's totally worth it if you think you have something.
What makes
and I highly...
You recommend it, sounds like. You recommend doing it. Now,
certainly.
But what makes it complicated? What exactly is it? Just you have to read a lot of papers? You got to know, I mean...
it's just a lot of logistics. You know, there's things, if you don't have any sort of legal... Like, I started the business as an artist, and there are just things that I don't know on the business side that they were able to help me with. But it's a lot of filing paperwork, and it's a lot of drawings and design, because you have to submit, you know, your design from several different angles, and you do have to have very accurate drawings, which, you know, and they want you to use a certain software or a program, and it's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot of unknown if you're not familiar with it.
And if you don't do it right, what do they just send it back and go, sorry, you need to start over again? Or
pretty much, yeah. They'll send you back revisions if they think it's not, you know, because it's tricky for sure. There's parts of it that you can patent. There's parts of it that you can't. And then we got some foreign patents also, so that we are protected in different countries.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Smart. Learn from Claire. Very savvy, Claire. Very smart.
But yeah, I would say get help for sure. Hire a professional because it's totally worth it.
Okay. I know you've got a lot going on. We are so excited that you could join the Mom Show and share your story. Anyone can pick up Moonjacks for the baby that's teething. It's pretty. It's cool. It's not filled with anything bad for your baby. With complete confidence, you can give it to her or him, and they can chew on it and be happy. Their little hands can grab it. It's just, like Claire's thought of absolutely everything from every angle, and then she had to draw it, and then she had to send it to the patent people over and over again, and it is just perfect. Congratulations, Clara. Absolutely, I love it. I love that what you've done.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now go have your baby and kiss your other baby for the mom show. We love you. We're sending you lots and lots of love to Utah. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and congratulations with everything.
Thank you. So good to talk to you.
You too, Claire. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Claire Ginn, mom, founder of Moonjacks. Go to moonjacks.com for more. Next up on the Mom Show, it's Kathy Copcott, the Bel Air mom. You know she's got good stuff to share with us. You need to keep it right here on your hometown station. Well, I just got like a southern accent there, didn't I? Keep it on your hometown station, KHTS.
Little Eye Leaders is the newest preschool in the Santa Clarita Valley. At Little Eye Leaders, our outstanding teachers lead with intellect, perspective, and heart. That means our programs provide a warm, nurturing atmosphere to meet the unique needs of each child. We believe that play is a powerful form of learning for young children. That's why our kids have every opportunity to learn through the magic and excitement of play. Parents, schedule a tour today by calling 303-0400 or online at littleeyeleaders.org.
Weekends are now exciting in Santa Clarita as Persia Hookah Lounge hosts its House of Entertainment every weekend night from 8 to 11. Thursdays feature a DJ on the hookah patio. Stop by Fridays for performances by Belly Dancer of the Universe winner Jasmina, or Saturdays to hear great local live bands. Persia Lounge also caters for both homes and businesses, starting as low as $8. Discover Persia Hookah Lounge on Main Street, where it's all happening in Old Town Newhall. Persia-lounge.com.
The Santa Clarita Artists Association has a new gallery in downtown Newhall on 6th Street between Main and Railroad, right across from the Canyon Theater Guild. The gallery features our members' paintings, sculptures, and one-of-a-kind handcrafted gift items. Whether you're an art lover, buyer, or an artist wishing to join, visit our website at santaclaritaartist.org, come to our free monthly meetings at Barnes & Noble, or stop by the gallery. For upcoming events and exhibits, check us out at santaclaritaartist.org. We make visual art visible.
It's time to put the pedal to the metal. I'm Alan Taylor, host of The Drive, your source for all things auto. Broadcasting from the Peterson Automotive Museum every Saturday morning from 6 to 9 a.m. right here on KHTS. Brought to you by your friends at Galpin Motors.
Hey Dodgers fans, check out the KHTS website at hometownstation.com. Get the latest news and sports happenings in our Santa Clarita Valley, find out more about KHTS shows and our on-air features, plus receive incredible discounts with our restaurant row certificates. That's hometownstation.com.
It's like no other station I've ever listened to. It's great.
Your hometown station.
Welcome to the Mom Show. It's Kristin Cruz, continuing to talk about parenting and mom life in the real world. Hopefully we're giving you some real life solutions you can walk away with right away. If your baby is teething right now and uncomfortable, we did just solve that problem. Boom! With the Moonjacks. We just had Claire Ginn, the founder of Moonjacks, on the show. She shared, if you missed it, you got to go back. You got to go to hometownstation.com and get that podcast, because she shared step by step where she came from. She doesn't have a product development background or an engineering background or a retail background, and she made this. This is her baby, and she owns it. And I mean, like, owns it all the way up to the federal level. She's patented it. She's got it in all these different countries. I mean, the woman is so business savvy, and oh, by the way, about to have a baby in, what'd she say, 3 days? Cody, she's like, have a baby in like 3 or 4 days? Baby number 2? Oh my gosh. Was that right? That can't be right. She's amazing. Do you know when I had both of my babies, I worked all the way up until, the day they were born, basically. I had no girl that was on the radio station with me. I used to be over at KOST, in case you guys recognize my voice, maybe... Probably not. KOST 103.5. And we actually had a girl there whose water broke while we were working. And I'm like... Women are we're killing it. We're working so hard. We are at work while giving birth, basically, simultaneously. And I actually was, Cody. Do you know that when I was in labor at Cedars-Sinai with my daughter, somebody handed me a cell phone. I think I blocked out the fact that it was probably my husband, because I just don't want to be that mad. I'm a wonderful husband. Somebody handed me a cell phone, and I was on the air on the morning show while in labor. And I mean, like, contractions on that. Anything for ratings. Anything for ratings.
I was going to say that, but I was joking. I didn't think you actually... I was like, oh, did you do a drop-in from the labor room?
I did. I really did. And the terrible thing is to come full circle. I was pretty mad at my producer and my partner when I got back. I was like, you guys got to be kidding me. But then, when I ended up having my son, I had a planned C-section. So moms understand that is a totally different story. There's no, there's not the panic and the push, don't push, whatever. It's way more chill. I had a great experience with that baby, but while we were in the OR and they were doing the actual C-section, because you're awake while it's happening. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt at all. It's amazing. My husband was right there with me. We were all chatting. It was a beautiful thing. KOST was on in the background. I could hear my show at 7 a.m., the morning show, and my partner and my producer all talking about me giving birth while giving birth. Very creepy. Very weird experience that was happening there. I remember the song that was playing, John Mayer. Ay. All right, moms, we do it all, I am telling you. And that's why we like to have moms on the show that can share some insights, some perspectives, some stories of inspiration with you, how they did it, what they saw there, what they learned, and how it can help you. Now, last week, we gave away tickets to see Paddington Bear 2 just hit the theaters. The tickets, if you're watching Facebook Live, here they are. I'm so excited. So we had a winner on Facebook, and all you need to do, it's so easy when I have these giveaways, and it's wonderful, because I really want you to go to Facebook Live to watch, because honestly, it's the best way. First of all, it's probably not the best way for me because it's the most embarrassing way. You see absolutely everything that happens here. One week, I went back and watched the Facebook Live on the KHTS Facebook page. I had a cold, and it was not pretty at all. And every single little thing that happened in this studio was on camera. There are 2 cameras here even. They're just, they are killing me. So it's all there. It's all there on Facebook. So if you want to know what it's like behind the scenes, the real deal, moms in real life, that's where it is. See, I'm sniffling right now. I could just wipe. See it? That's me. Can I have that Kleenex over there, Cody? Thank you. Andrew, is your name Andrew? Thanks, Andrew. We're training Andrew over here. Thank you, buddy. All right, see? It's all live. It's all the real deal. I'm telling you. We gave away Paddington Bear 2 tickets, and so all you have to do in the comment section of these Facebook live streams that we're doing is leave any kind of comment. You can say hi, you can say, I hate your show. You can say, actually, just email me that one if you won't mind putting that out there. Or say, you're the best or whatever. It would just, that would make me feel really good if you did that one, actually. But anything you want to say within 24 hours of the show qualifies you to win anything that we are giving away on the show, like these Paddington Bear 2 tickets that we gave away last week. If I had quicker fingers, I would scroll all the way back to last week's show and tell you who our winner is, and bad on me for not writing it down. But we will notify you by email, and then you'll find out that your tickets or your goodies are here for you to pick up. Paddington Bear 2 is thanks to Kathy Copcott and the Fandango family. BelAirMommy.com is how you can get a hold of her. Okay, so today we are waiting for Bel Air Mommy to call in to share with us about a brand new, amazing, spectacular Cirque du Soleil show. I have to be honest with you. The Cavalia is the one that my family remembers because my daughter's super into horses, which you guys, it's getting out of hand. The horse obsession, and it's going to get expensive. But you know what she's going to do? Cody, she's joining the California Rangers. I think she's going to be
What is that,
It's
honestly?
like a military style kind of Boy Scouts on horses type of deal. And she is so excited about it. And if you know Izzy, and some of my listeners have known her for years, she is the future hall monitor of her high school. She is such a rule follower. She's so excited that she gets to wear a uniform and ride a horse. I don't know if she thinks she's going to be a deputy giving out tickets, or she's going to be mounted police or something. I don't know what she has in her little 9-year-old brain, but she is very excited. And tonight's actually going to be her first time riding with the cadets or the crew, or what, I don't know what the military speak is for. That they have a whole thing. Troop. It's her troop.
The troops?
The troops. Yes, it's her troop. So they're gonna do that tonight. I'm so excited about that. But she is really into horses, and that is why we went and saw Cavalia when it was here in Burbank under the white tent. It was absolutely phenomenal, insane, gorgeous, and amazing on so many levels, and we really, really enjoyed it. But we don't get to go out to a lot of shows, and like I was saying earlier, if you don't get to go out and do something new and different and spectacular every once in a while, you've got to get your mind blown. You can't just always go do the same kind of date night. Go do something crazy different like this. Go see a spectacular show like this new Cirque du Soleil show. And definitely go get your tickets on Kathy's website because she's actually offering our listeners 40% off. This is the Cirque du Soleil, I think, is Luzia. I don't know how to say it right. I'm sure she'll correct me. Hopefully, maybe. Lots of times, neither one of us know what the heck we're doing. So, I don't know. But you don't have to say it. You can just type in bellairmommy.com. Luzia is the name of the show. It looks like it's Luzia. Is it really, Cody? I mean, if you say it is, then
that's
I'm
what
just
I would
gonna.
come up with. So.
That's what because you're looking at Luzia.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I don't know. We could do something similar. And that link is up on our Facebook Live. So if you want to get those tickets, you can go to our Facebook Live, and it's right there in the comments. You can follow the link and 40% off.
You're absolutely the best. Thank you so much. So 40% off on Kathy's website. Always for entertainment and Hollywood stuff. We have the best mommy experts coming on in on the show and filling us in behind the scenes lots of times. And the great thing about coming from not just a radio background for many years, interviewing so many great people, but also the mommy blogging community is that these influencers, they have sway, and so they are invited to some of the coolest gigs out there. If you are interested in being a mommy blogger or a social media influencer, you can always email me anytime, and I would love to talk to you about what you're doing. I've worked with so many different people, and I've done some great campaigns with some amazing clients, and I will be here to answer any of your questions. But the fun thing is that you do sometimes get invited down to Sony Studios or to Paramount or wherever to see a show and do something and interview the actors or the creators or the makers of the film, and it's so cool. It's something different for you to do, and I think also it's great exposure for their film or their piece of entertainment to a totally different audience. Moms, we love to talk to each other. We love to talk. But, we want to, if I don't know where to go for get my nails done or I need to, get my roots touched up or something, I call a girlfriend. I ask, who do you use? Your hair's awesome. Where's your stylist? And that's how we get our information. So mom bloggers and mom influencers are really important because that's how we find out what's cool, what we should go see, what'd you think of that movie? Would it be good for my kid? Is it too crazy, too violent? And we always ask Kathy, about the kids shows, what ages, stuff like that. So that's all through the Mom Show. If you want to go to themomshowstudios.com, you can always check out more of my blog postings or kristincruz.me. That's up there too. And the podcast is always on hometownstation.com. You just click on the podcasts, and that's how you'll find the Mom Show as well as a bunch of other shows we have. I just was just talking to somebody. I was talking to my husband about how all of his favorite sports talk radio shows are actually podcasts. Because they'll be talking and they'll be like, next on the podcast. So, everything's kind of turning into a podcast. So we've tried to do that here as well so that you can see any of your favorite shows again and again, put them in your pocket, listen to them anytime you want. And also, share it with your friends. You can actually just go ahead and get the link and send it over to them. And that would be amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. And share with you. Last week we were talking about some great recipes. We had some make ahead of time mommy time-saving recipes. We had 3 quinoa breakfasts. And I have to tell you, I love to order all of my organic food from milkandeggs.com because they deliver it right to my door and I don't have to take the kids to a grocery store. And I'm telling you, that is one of the things I like to do least in life is take my kids to the grocery store. I almost never leave with the one thing that I wanted to get. But I always leave with a bunch of junk I never thought I was going to buy. It is terrible. It's endless. One kid runs one way, the other way. Poor Isabel, as I told you, that really freaks her out because she's, like mini police. She's like, oh, Mom, Cruz is over there, and she doesn't know which way to go and what to do, but she doesn't want to run because she knows she shouldn't. But it's stressful for everyone and everybody else in there, and I apologize basically to the world who grocery shops ahead of time. But if I can skip the line, I do it. I have things sent to me if I can order. Moms highly suggest that. And Milk and Eggs is where I get my local organic produce, because I like to try to shop local and support our farmers if we can, who are right here in Southern California. And that's where I get my ingredients. But I got some really great feedback about how helpful the recipes are that we share on the Mom Show for moms, because we want to feed our kids healthy food, and we have zero time, and we all have budgets. Everybody's on a budget. Everyone's got a budget. Nobody's above having a budget. I'm sure that Bill Gates has some sort of built-in budget. Did you hear Jeff Bezos is now the richest man in the world? It's not Bill Gates anymore.
Yes, I mean, honestly, I've almost moved everything over to Amazon personally. I don't have Netflix, I don't have Spotify, it's all on Amazon.
Well, on Amazon, when you try to watch something on Prime Video, and if you don't subscribe to it, it'll say, like, you can get this on Prime Video if you subscribe to our Cinemax, if you subscribe to Stars. And have you done that? Have you run into that at all? Because I did
a little bit. They gave me my free. I still have my free little what is it? Month of Stars, month of Showtime,
yes,
whatever I
did
want.
That too.
Yes, I haven't used it yet. I'm still waiting. I know what show I want.
I used Stars. I used a month of Stars because it had I think it had the Mariah Carey movie that came out this Christmas with the little girl and the puppy. And my kids loved it, so I had to get it for that, and it was really good. I mean, Amazon is seriously, right? It is taking over. I heard there's going to be Amazon Bank next.
Hey, I don't put money in it,
the
but
bank
I trust
of
them with everything
Amazon?
else. So.
All right, so yeah, and Amazon's great too. We talked about it over the holidays. Have that stuff delivered to my door? Yes, please. So I'm really glad that you enjoyed the recipes that we shared that helped you make a head breakfast. And I thank Milk and Eggs for giving us some great produce to choose from and some amazing healthy foods so we can make these recipes. We're all moms struggling to make it the best we can for our kids, and don't forget to make it the best you can for yourself, too. Kathy Cupcut, the Bel Air mommy, is on the phone with us to talk about, I think, a really fun date night idea. But I don't know. It could be for the kids. Let's check in. Kathy, how are you?
I'm good, love. I'm loving the whole Amazon Bank idea. Bank of Amazon.
You like that? I mean, that's kind of like, if it's a little freaky, but kind of cool at the same time.
I think you need to trademark that name immediately.
I'm pretty sure that's been done. I think that guy's got his finger on the pulse. Yes, Bank of Amazon. I mean, don't you agree that taking your kids to go shopping to buy something is the most nightmarish thought?
It's horrific. Please.
It's horrific. It's horrific. When I'm at home and I run out of one thing, I'm like, I really do stand there and I think, do I really need bread? Really? I don't think so.
I debated, and then if I need it at that moment right then, I'll call my dad. I'm like, Dad, I need help.
Right.
Can you come help me?
Exactly. That's why you make friends with your neighbors.
That's right.
You get your mommy friends, and you have a couple of those who will come bring you your Starbucks coffee when you absolutely can't get out of the house. Yeah, you need that friend.
Yeah, no, I wholeheartedly agree. You've got to build your tribe out.
That's right.
I refuse to go shopping with this monkey. As much as I love him, I would die for him. You know that. But going shopping with him is no.
How funny is that, right? I jump in front of a train for my son. I'm not taking him to Vaughn's. I'm not taking him to Vaughn's.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not going down that ice cream aisle. Can you buy me this one? Mom, I promise. I'm like, oh, Lord. And people are looking.
Of course.
People are looking.
Judging. Looking.
Judging. Yes. Yes.
Trust me.
This one here. Okay, I'll share a funny story, and we'll continue on.
Yes,
I took him to the market the other day, and we were standing in the ice cream aisle, and there was a gentleman there with his daughter, and his daughter was in the shopping cart, and the little girl was saying, "Dad, I want this, I want that," and the dad, was being sweet, and he was picking up a couple of the Kleindoc boxes, right? The cartons.
Yeah.
So he dropped one on the ground. Preston turned around, looked at him, and he goes, "You dropped it." He goes, "I know. I'm making all sorts of a mess." Right? He said it as a joke. Preston turned around and looked at him and goes, "That's okay. Just make sure her ice cream isn't cracked. Pick up another box." And I looked around. Now, at this point, I didn't know if I should be like, "Preston, don't say that." I didn't know what to do. I started laughing, and I looked at the dad. I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know." I go, "At this moment, I don't know what is appropriate parent behavior."
Oh, my gosh. It's the things they say.
And then we went to go check out, and this poor woman was in a walker. My kid turned around and goes, "Hurry up, lady." I was like, "Yeah."
No.
What? You do not say that.
Oh, my
gosh. Mind you, the cashier, she started cracking up. She hands her stickers. And I'm saying, I'm like, Preston, that's a no. We do not talk like that. That is
oh, my gosh. This parenting issue can go deep right now too. I mean, it's like every opportunity for a parenting lesson. You try to look at it all positive, and you go, okay, we're going to teach this lesson here, and we definitely do. But in the moment, you kind of just want to get the heck out of there as fast as possible. Like
you want to hightail it out.
Yeah,
because you're dying of embarrassment.
Yes.
I mean, the tears on my face. And I know he knows better, but in that moment, you're kind of like, oh, I just want to leave.
I want to shrink into the tiniest and run away. Don't think we don't parent sometimes. If you see moms not doing it, sometimes we just don't want to do it in front of you. We just want to get the heck out. We just want to, we want to duck out, get in the car where it's a safe zone, and we can buckle them in, and then we can talk to them. They can't run away.
But it's the safe zone. They can't run away. They can't debate it with you.
Right.
Because that's when you can be like, listen, this is what she did. This is how it happened. There's consequences to every, action.
Right.
And because if you do it in front of everybody, then they feel the heat. And then the parents, it's just no.
They feel embarrassed. I don't even know that my kids are really taking it in when they're like feeling so embarrassed and put on blast in front of everyone. So, yes, I think all moms are relating to this right now. So sometimes we take a break from the kids, not nearly often enough when it comes to like a date night or romantic getaway or a date with somebody. And so, Kathy, you went and saw an incredible show that I would assume is a date night kind of show, but fill us in. Who is this new Cirque du Soleil for?
Okay. I would say girls' night out.
Really?
Grab a bunch of your girlfriend. Oh, God, yeah. I mean, I would say, yes, it's a great date night.
Yeah.
But moms, I think we bust our hump day in and day out. And I think we just need to go and enjoy the moment and have a little cocktail beforehand or have dinner with your girlfriend.
I'm with you on that, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And hang out with the girls and just enjoy the evening without worrying if someone else is happy.
Wait, stop everything. I don't think I can do that. Hold on. What are you talking about? You crazy?
God knows I've been on many dates. I've kissed a lot of frogs, and I know as you are because you're caring and you're always worried about everyone else. We're always worried about our partner if they're having a good time.
True.
And not to say that Cirque du Soleil, they're not going to have a great time. They're going to have a wonderful time, but always in the back of your mind, you're thinking, well, I hope he's okay. Is he enjoying it? And then you ask questions. No. This is something where you want to go and live in the moment and enjoy it just for yourself.
Okay.
And if you can do that with your partner, go for it.
Sounds great.
If you can do it, not be worried about what they're thinking or what they're, what conversations you're going to have afterwards. No. Just go and enjoy it because you deserve it.
You do deserve it. My husband is really open to things. He will watch the chick flicks with me. He will go do the stuff with the kids on the weekend instead of being home watching.
He's amazing.
He's amazing. You've seen him at children's movie screenings. Kathy has seen. We've been there, and I know because I see the illuminated phones of the other dads, the few dads that are in there. They're checking the score, and I'll say something like really dumb, like, "Honey, is there a game on today?" And he'd just be like, "One game." There are like 7 games on that. There's always a game on, Like, what is there a game on today? He's so amazing, but I would love to go to something like this with him. I think this sounds.
But he's amazing, though. Your husband's a good man.
He's a good man.
He really is.
He's a good man. He would say he loved it no matter what it was. But this actually, I'm really interested in doing this. I actually like the idea of you and me going to get cocktails and watching the show. I'm kind of juggling now. I'm struggling. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do the date night? But regardless, you need to fill us in on Lucia, the Cirque du Soleil. It's a waking dream of Mexico. I think we're going to take a break. And Kathy, can you hold on for a moment? Because I want you to give us the ins and outs. Did you get to do something special when you saw it? Did you do
we saw it. And then next week I'm going to be going back and I'm going to be interviewing the cast.
Oh.
So I'll do that on a Facebook Live, and I'll send
then we'll see the video. We'll
put it up.
We'll put it up. Okay, so Kathy Cupcut, the Bel Air mommy, on the Mom Show. We are talking new Cirque du Soleil, the show that you have to see with your girlfriends and have a couple of cocktails with us and go see it and have some fun. We're going to tell you all about it coming up next on your hometown station, KHTS.
We know you've made some New Year's resolutions, and so did the Church on the Way Santa Clarita. The Church on the Way Santa Clarita is celebrating 10 years as a church, and they resolved to make the next decade even greater by continuing to love God, serve people, and change lives. Join them on Sundays at 8:30, 10, and 11:30 a.m., where there's something available for everyone. They can't wait to meet you. For more information about what's upcoming at the Church on the Way Santa Clarita in 2018, visit tcotwsc.org.
Move on from what's familiar and discover what's possible in your relationships. This is Jasmine Urbina, inviting you to tune in to The Inspirational Parent as my dad and I tap into a fresh perspective on modern parenting relationships and dish out the magical ingredients for effective parenting exclusively on KHTS. Catch us live every Friday on The Inspirational Parent from 12 to 1 or download our podcast at hometownstation.com.
Fruit arranged like flowers? What a delicious idea! Edible Arrangements specializes in creating a variety of fresh fruit arrangements overflowing with fresh, hand-designed fruit and filled with strawberries, pineapple, grapes, cantaloupe, honeydew, and seasonal favorites. Made to order in a size you select and ready to eat and enjoy. You can even add chocolate to any arrangement. Edible Arrangements is always fresh, always appropriate, and always appreciated. Order yours today, 253-0052 or ediblearrangements.com. Edible Arrangements is on Soledad near Bouquet Canyon.
Your hometown station.
It's the Mom Show with Kristin Cruz. So happy you can be with me while we do this every week. It's an hour of live radio, all for moms. KHTS 1220 AM is how you can listen if you're in Los Angeles. We've got a surprise for you, some other places you can listen to it. Also in your car, wherever you are, at work. Thank you so much. And of course, podcasting at hometownstation.com so you can download it anytime. BelAirMommy.com. Kathy Copcut is on with us. We're talking Cirque du Soleil, Lucia, which is under the white and yellow tents, right? Because it's like
yes.
This spectacular build out that they made for, of course, because it's Cirque du Soleil, and it's happening now. The North America tour is on. They're here in Southern California. Kathy, take us under the tent. Tell us all about it.
It's absolutely beautiful. You know, I don't know if if you've seen Cirque du Soleil, it's majestic, and it's tranquil, and it's remarkable in what these performers can do with their bodies, and it's mind blowing.
Wait, is it a lot of physical? I have never seen. I don't think I've ever seen a Cirque du Soleil show. I've only seen the horse show, the Cavalier show. But from what
oh my God,
yeah,
it's
no, I know.
Cavalier. It's similar, but it's a lot of physical activity in this one.
Okay. Because my son, now is this at all good for kids? Before we dive in too far.
Honestly,
is it just too
I
much
wouldn't.
for the kids?
It's too much.
See,
I wouldn't.
My kids can't sit through certain things, and it's not like that. It's just not for them, or it's too long, or it's too in depth. You know,
it's too in depth, and it's just too much, and they're going to get. I hate to say it,
I know.
Get bored.
They get bored in 5 seconds.
Their attention span's like a peanut.
Right.
No. I would honestly do this with your friends or with your partner.
Okay.
Leave the kids at home. This is the one time. Leave the kids at home.
The one time. All right. I'm gonna get in the zone. Okay. I'm in there. I'm under the tents. Now I heard the tents are even amazing because they built it out like the solar system or something spectacular. I don't know. You go in.
Listen, it's so. First of all, when you walk in, you're just in awe because of everything. You know, Cirque du Soleil, they just do it right.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to me in how they can throw it up. Like, it didn't exist before. And it's remarkable to me how they can just throw it up and make this happen. And it's absolutely beautiful. And they'll take you through, I like to call it the culture or the traditions, but it's so colorful. And the storyline, you're in a trance. You're just sitting there and you're watching it and you're thinking to yourself, my God, it's something so pretty. It just leaves you in awe.
Well, and I've heard that what they really try to capture you a 360 and use all the senses. I've been told that the music is incredible, that you want the CD.
The music, Cirque du Soleil, I've always wanted their CD. This is the one where I actually broke down and I bought the CD.
Uh-huh.
And I'll give it to you so you can burn it. I love the CD. I don't know if I can say that online.
We'll talk about that after the show,
we'll talk
Kathy.
about it later.
Yeah.
Yes. The music is absolutely beautiful.
That's what I've heard.
And it makes you feel nostalgic. I don't know. You all of a sudden you're listening to a song and it'll take you back to a certain time, or it took me back to a certain time, so it made me feel nostalgic on certain things.
Gosh, that's
but it's
so
beautiful.
Wow. And the story does it originate? I mean, it's Latin. Is it from a Mexican composer? Mexican
tradition. I'll find out more. I'm so sorry. I have Preston with me, so as he's screaming in the car, I will find out. I will be asking more questions with our Q&A next week.
Yeah.
So I will let you know about that.
Okay. But we wanted to get Kathy on the show right away so that you would know about this 40% off ticket discount that she has on her website, because it is a tour. So that means wherever it stops, it doesn't stay there forever. And I believe this one's going to the 21st. If I
Correct.
have that right.
That's Dodger Stadium, and then it goes into Honda. So, yes. So if you click on the link, you'll get 40% off of the tickets. Okay. And it is a non-affiliate account, so I don't want anyone to think that, I'm not making a dime on it. I'm just letting other moms know, hey, you can get 40% off the ticket, because every little bit helps. So at least I know it helps for me.
Absolutely. It's like I was saying, we're all on budgets. We got kids to feed and husbands to feed and ourselves to feed and whatever.
Listen,
the
summer's
neighbors.
coming. They need to go to camp because they cannot be at home all day every
That's right. Winter camp gets expensive. The all-day soccer camp gets expensive. Okay,
right.
So you've got 3 more days here in LA until it moves on to Costa Mesa, where it'll be there until March. But if you want to go, you want to get your tickets through Kathy, because it is a discount. And I think it's so funny that you gave that disclaimer about not making any money off it, because that's something so mommy bloggers, like, we would think of those things, but other folks are like, whatever, I don't, whatever, make money off of it.
My friends
Ticketmaster
are just like, whatever. Yeah, no, but I'm like, I just want you to know, I want all moms to get the best discount they possibly can.
Very sweet of you. That's very sweet of you.
Love you guys.
Kathy, love you too. Where are you going with your girlfriend right now? We have to wrap up the show, but where are you heading? What are you doing?
Oh, no, I have Preston with me. We're heading
you have
home.
Preston with you. Hi, Preston.
Listen, it was so funny. I took him to Krispy Kreme to get him a donut. I'm like, okay, sit here. You're going to have a donut. You're not going to say a word.
Oh, you can bribe me like that anytime, Kathy. I promise not to say anything and be quiet. Just shove donuts in my mouth.
I'll tell you what's so funny. Monday, Bad Moms Christmas, the DVD is coming out, and on Monday I'll be interviewing Susan Sarandon. So I'll let you know what's going on. Any questions for her? Does anyone have any questions? Put it on your feed, and then I will go on and I'll take a look at it. If anyone's got any questions for Susan, it's Cheryl Hines.
My gosh, I love her so much, and I love her daughter. Her daughter is a mom blogger.
Yes.
Her daughter is a mom blogger. I've seen her stuff with Mom.me, and we have so much to talk about. Okay, so leave comments here. Follow Kathy Cupcake at Bel Air Mommy. Enjoy your donuts.
Thank you, honey. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
It's the Mom Show. It's Moms in Real Life. This is where it happens live, 12 to 1 every Thursday for an hour. We get together and talk like this. It has been such a fun show. Thank you again to Claire Ginn, who is the inventor of Moonjacks, this new baby teether that is just so cool on so many levels. Check it out yourself, moonjacks.com, and support moms in business. We've also had Kathy Cupcake on talking, and then, I was just filling you guys in on the fact that tonight I will be at the California Rangers. Shout out to the California Rangers. We're going to find out what that's like. My daughter is going to be on a horse tonight and with her new troop. So I will fill you in on that. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Kristin Cruz. I will definitely be going live with some of that interesting action tonight. And I hope you join me there. Hashtag Mom Show anywhere on social media to stay in touch with us. And we will see you back here next week, once again on your hometown station, KHTS.